So we got about 10 minutes from the other camera, so we'll see how much we get from this one. I don't know. Uh, yeah, it's very inspiring. Yeah, everything works. It's, it's life. Everything is just flows. It just flows. You know. Uh, yeah. It's 6:52 in the morning. Well, that's a good time. Yeah. What day is it today? Let me see what day is it. Because it might be good to know what fucking day it is. Yeah, no. Fucking mouse. Joke. It's it's the Thursday. Okay, Thursday is today. All right. So now we know, and they always gonna have the news. So I have to read about this non-important persons that have nothing to say, nothing to think about. It's amazing. It's amazing. The whole world was a lie. You know, it's pretty amazing how they lied about the whole world, pretty much. You know. Uh, every part. I mean, I'm not talking about um, uh, I don't want to say any words, but I just can say that it's pretty much everything. So that's what they did to us. Yes, that's good. And I think the women were the ones that were promoting it the most. It wasn't James Hetfield, I can tell you that, or Jim Morrison. They didn't, or Charles Bukowski, or Jacques de la Rocca. They didn't promote this society, you know. It was the girls, the women. There's a good scene in the movie. Are we recording? All right, 4 minutes. All right. And it was a good scene in the movie Into the Wild, I think. The guy that moved to Alaska, right? And they were like, what are you gonna do there? It's like, I'm gonna live there, to live. Shouldn't you get an education? You're so young and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, well, I already have an education. Shouldn't you get a job? He's like, this is brilliant. It's like, work is a social construction. So there you have it. Mariana, baby. It's a social construction. It wouldn't surprise me if you walk around with like shit in your mouth. If you were with me uh, uh, and wore that shit, yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, I watch porn like from 5 in the morning till like 5 at night, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel like it was like no feelings at all. So I don't know anymore. But if you have been up for 2 days, you're pretty tired, and whatever you take, it won't work. You know, the body's just too tired. The brain is too tired. But I'm sure baby Mariana walks around like this, like a fucking idiot. Do you think I will wear one of those even if they told me to? Do you think so? No, you do. That's the difference between you and me. I have something called soul, and you are a slave, and you destroy my life indirectly. You know that? Yes. 3 years I have been waiting to get the fuck out of this fucking country. First, the real estate agent kind of wasn't clear that the second building was gonna be 1 year later, and then this case shit came. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be dead when I'm gonna be there. This is uh, fucking idiotic. But like Hitler say, the bigger the lie, the more people are gonna believe it. And they pump it out every day. So it must be real, right? Yeah. That's why we are all sick here. Yeah. You are so sick from this deadly disease. Yeah. But if I had a girl like little Mariana, little baby with the big boobies, do you think she would listen to me? You know, I have been I'm charged for assault and death threats to my dad because he said the people that stood up for freedoms and uh, against the pandemic law, they should be shot in the head. It's in Swedish called arkebusering. That's a military exercise where you put people up in line and you shoot them in the head. Bang, 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 bang. Right. So I flipped out because I have been telling him for 1.5 years about this. And he's like, no, I don't know. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, yeah, they should be shot in the head. Yeah. So fuck. Yeah. And the last thing he said to me, after 1.5 years, take the vaccine. I told him it doesn't matter what subject. If somebody tells you 1.5 years that this is something wrong and it's a lie or it's something that you don't believe in, you don't go 1.5 years and tell them to do something, you know? Uh, I cannot find other, you know, uh, example, you know. I think that's enough, you know. Let's tell him listen, sunglasses you shouldn't wear because when you're in the sun, you should get the sunlight in your eyes, right? If I said that to him for 10 years, and then all of a sudden it's like, you have to wear sunglasses. It's kind of the same thing, right? It's like the ignorance is so enormous that I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't live in this world anymore. It's that bad, really. If I don't get away from here, uh, I don't know how I'm gonna do it because they're not gonna stop up my nose. I can tell you that. All right. So I don't know. First of all, I can take a test. They can swab me here, my mouth. They can take a blood test. Why do they have to stick something up my nose? Why? When did that start? People are so brain dead, so they don't question anything. If you can see DNA from the mouth here, you should be able to see if you have a virus that doesn't exist, okay? So, but yeah, well, uh, uh, I prefer to die in 2 years than stay here anyway. So I am very bored of life. Very, very bored, actually. Very, very bored. Um, Extremely bored. And maybe I had a too good upbringing, you know? Maybe it was too good. So then, when you see how shit society is, it's like you lose hope or something. You understand? Maybe I had a